Welcome, my friends, to a night of true horror. Tonight, we delve into the darkness that lurks beneath the ordinary. We explore 6 terrifying tales, each beginning with a simple, all-too-relatable situation: running out of gas. So, dim the lights, lock your doors and hold your breath, because these tales will leave you stranded in a pool of cold, creeping dread. The headlights cut through the oppressive darkness, illuminating a lone figure on a desolate highway. This is Sarah, a young woman on her way home, her journey now stalled by an empty gas tank.
Panic claws at my throat.
The only sound is the wind whistling through the trees lining the road. She remembers the rumors about these woods, whispering pines. Her phone flickers, the battery icon a stark red warning. Just enough juice for one call, but there's no signal. Then a vibration, a text message.
Turn back.
She spins around, searching for the source of the messages. The woods seem to press closer, the shadows deepening. Exhaustion pulled at David's eyelids, the monotony of the late-night drive wearing him down. His headlights illuminated a sight that made his heart leap with relief, a gas station bathed in the eerie glow of a flickering neon sign. He pulled up to the pump, a wave of unease washing over him as he noticed the unsettling stillness of the place.
Good evening.
The attendant, a man with a smile that seemed permanently etched onto his face, greeted him with an enthusiasm that felt forced, unnatural. As David tried to pay, his credit card was declined, again and again.
Don't worry, he chuckled, his voice a hollow rasp. You'll have plenty of time to pay it off. You're one of us now.
David looked around, his blood turning to ice. The other patrons' frozen smiles plastered on their faces were ghostly apparitions trapped in an eternal cycle of service at the Phantom gas station. The desert sun beat down on the stalled car, the air thick with the silence of the vast, unforgiving landscape. Inside, Maya and Ben argued, their voices tight with desperation. As the last rays of sunlight bled out from the horizon, a figure emerged from the shimmering heat haze.
I offer you a deal, a full tank of gas in exchange for a simple promise.
Desperate, parched and terrified, they agreed, their signatures hastily scrawled on a parchment that felt like dry ice against their skin. The engine roared to life, but as they drove, the weight of their promise settled upon them, a suffocating dread. Rain lashed against the rusted car. Trapped inside, 17-year-old Jake shivered. The engine died, leaving him alone in the storm.
Lightning flashed, revealing a shed. Hope surged.
He dashed through the downpour. There it was, a rusty gas can.
As he drove away, he noticed a figure in his rearview mirror, a shadow, keeping pace with his car.
He pressed down on the gas pedal. The shadow grew larger, closer. The gas can was a ticking time bomb. The setting sun cast long, eerie shadows across the highway, amplifying Lisa's unease. Her car sat uselessly by the side of the road, its fuel gauge empty. A figure appeared in the distance, silhouetted against the dying light.
It was a man, his face obscured by a wide-brimmed hat. He offered to push her car to the nearest gas station.
As they walked, he spoke of unsettling things about her life. He vanished, leaving Lisa alone at the gas station. Later, she found an old news article online.
The story of a fatal hit-and-run made her blood run cold. It was him, the hitchhiker.
She was trapped, destined to repeat his tragic fate. The town emerged from the mist like a figment of his imagination. John, his car out of gas and his patience wearing thin, felt a growing sense of unease as he stepped onto the deserted main street. He found a gas station, its pumps ancient and covered in grime. The attendant, a gaunt man with eyes that seemed to hold the weight of centuries, shook his head slowly. John tried to leave, to retrace his steps, but every road led him back to the same eerie town square, the same gas station, the same chilling words from the attendant. As the shadows of these stories linger in your mind, remember the fragility of life, the thin veil that separates the ordinary from the truly terrifying. A full tank of gas, a seemingly insignificant detail, can be the difference between a safe arrival and a descent into nightmare. These tales serve as a chilling reminder. Be prepared, be vigilant, and trust your instincts. The open road can be a beautiful and liberating place, but it also harbors its own unique brand of darkness. Until next time, keep your fuel gauge above empty and sleep tight if you can.